Hi! So teacher Karen again for our new lesson for today, which focuses on the intellectual property, the copyright and the fair use. The objectives of today's lesson is to put into practice their understanding of the intellectual property, the copyright, and the fair use guidelines. Why is digital piracy a crime? Do you know why? So today we're going to know why digital piracy is such a crime. Ready? Let's start. Intellectual property or IP. It refers to the creations of the mind, such as the inventions, literary, artistic works and designs, symbols, names, images used in commerce or business. There are different types of IP or intellectual property. Intellectual property or IP is protected by law. These are now the types of IP. The first one is the copyright. You know it? Second, the patent. Third, trademark or TM. Next to it is the industrial design. Then lastly, we have the geographical origin. Let's discuss them one by one. We have the first one, which is the copyright. It's a legal term that describes the rights of the creators which have in their own literary and artistic works. Examples of these are the books, music, paintings, sculpture, films, computer programs, databases, advertisements, maps, and technical drawings. Next, we have the patent. It is an exclusive right granted for an invention. It provides the patent owner with the right to decide how the invention can be used by others. So these are the examples of patent. Did you know that the shoes used by Michael Jackson was patented? Look at the shoes. It was made just for him. Other examples are the chairs, the motorcycles, the iPhones, chairs like this swivel chair, guitars, and some of the robotics. The third one is the TM, or the what we call the trademark. It is a sign capable of distinguishing the goods or services of one enterprise or business from the other enterprise or business. Like for example, can you see the TM written in the McDo logo? Same thing goes with the Starbucks logo. You could see an R, which means registered. TM. This is an example of a trademark infringement. See the example of the North Face and the South Pot. So the North Face in here could complain because South Pot copies their logo, Once it is TM, it means that no one can copy the design or the idea of the logo, which is being trademarked. Same thing goes with the example of the Starbucks, which was copied by the Star Bomb. Question: can the company complain or file a legal complaint in here? The answer is yes. The fourth one is the industrial design. In here, it constitutes of the ornamental or the aesthetic aspect of an article that may have consist of the three-dimensional features such as the shape of a surface, or it could be in the two-dimensional features wherein the examples are the patterns, the lines, and the colors. This is an example of a design infringement. Originally, the design of these shoes or the slipper type is from the Crocs, but Skechers copied or imitated the picture or the design of these shoes. Question: can the Crocs company complain or apply for a complaint? The answer is yes. This is another example. This is the style of the Samsung cell phone before the iPhone. And then in January of 2007, Apple announced their new design, which looks like this. And then Samsung smartphones looks like this after iPhone introduced their product. They looks the same, right? So what did Apple or iPhone company did was they filed a complaint against Samsung, which made Samsung company paid a big amount of money. Why? Because this is what we call an infringement of the design. Do you understand it now? The last one is the geographical origin. These are signs used on goods that have specific geographical origin and possess qualities and good reputation or characteristics that are essentially attributed in the place of origin. Most commonly includes the names of the place associated with the origin of the goods. Examples of this: you know the jam from Baguio? Yes, the strawberry jam, which is very popular in that place. So, we're done with the types of IP. Now, what is fair use? Fair use is a principle wherein it includes in the copyright that provides us with the limited ability to use the copyrighted material without getting permission for limited purposes. Examples of these are if you're going to use it in your personal use, with the non-profit uses, for education, for criticism, or for commentary or giving of comments, or for the news reporting, and for parody. Here are the guidelines for fair use. You have to remember that majority of the content you create must be your own. You have to give credit to the copyright holder. And don't make money off the copyright material or work.